podcast show.
All right, guys, here we go. After months and months and months.
Probably years now.
Years of playing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So by the title of the podcast, you guys already know who is my guest today. Today we got the one and only. We got Lalo Serratos up in here. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, bro. How about you?
Dude, I'm chilling, bro.
Chilling?
It's been years, man.
I know it's been years since
man.
like what was when we were doing all that stuff with Ramon, vintage, yeah, and all the little video skits and all that.
What was okay? So the last thing I remember. Was it before when you because you recorded a song here?
Yeah.
Was that the last time?
No, that wasn't the last time. The last time we were doing one of those skits, remember? It was we were at Ramon's house and I was in it like kind of like doing something with my guitar. I think,
right.
I think that was the last time.
But no. That was when I first met you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that was when I first met you. Yeah, because you had no beard or nothing.
So. Yeah, I didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
Probably is when I recorded here then.
I don't know, but it's been a long time,
yeah,
man.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah. All right, guys. So for those who are unfamiliar with who Lalo Serratos is, so basically, actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna let you take it away. All right. So for someone who has absolutely no idea who you are, just give us a little quick summary, and then throughout the podcast, I'm gonna ask you questions of certain stuff. But quick little summary of who exactly is Lalo Serratos.
So I'm 21 years old. I grew up here in Oxnard in the 805, and I'm a Mexican singer, trying to do my thing. Y'all could follow me on social media at Lalo Serratos Official. So, it's official, You ain't following no fake person. Yeah, but, that's me right there.
I'm going to take it back to when we first met, all right?
Okay.
So basically, I forgot how I heard, I think, do you remember Brian?
Brian, yeah.
Brian Skates,
yeah.
Or Zara now. He's not Zara now.
He's a rapper now.
Yeah, So shout out to Brian.
Shout out to my boy.
Yeah. So it was him. That's when I heard about you through him, I believe, because he's the one who like told us like, hey, we should get this guy.
Yeah.
And and we're all like, who is this guy? He's a singer. And then he started showing us that you and it was one of your friends. You guys used to make YouTube videos and whatnot. Yeah. You guys were all dancing and whatnot.
yeah. It was my cousin actually. And yeah, we would turn up on the YouTube back then. I don't think those videos are still around because it was
man.
They're gone.
You were the freaking crop top and whatnot.
Yeah, that's why they're not still around.
Gotta protect the image nowadays, now.
Oh yeah, gotta protect it, bro.
So then that's when we. Or that's when Brian told us like, hey, let's get this guy.
Yeah.
And I think it was he's the one who hit you up, right? To like, hey, come do videos with us.
I have like very slight memory of that, but yeah, he's one of the ones that hit me up. I remember that. And then I already knew about you guys too, because like,
oh really?
Yeah, you guys like I mean we're in high school, like everybody knows everything, So.
Yeah, but we all went to different high schools.
It's still the same thing, like social media and stuff.
Right.
So.
Oh, okay, right.
It was like the guys that did videos, like movies, kind of. And shit.
Right. Oh, man, what the hell? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
what the hell?
I knew.
I thought you were like, oh, what the hell? These guys make videos, all right?
Yeah, cool. And then when Brian told me about you guys, I was like, yeah, I know. Like they do like little movies.
Yeah.
Like.
That's crazy, man. Dude, I missed that, dude.
It was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah. So the video we did, it was a super random video that we did, anyways. It was like, what was it?
When the one that I was in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I'm gonna be sure.
I think it was like I think you guys were trying to make it like a reality show or something.
Yeah,
like
but honestly, I have no idea how to describe that video.
Yeah,
like,
me either.
Yeah, so back in when was this? 2014. Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
something like that.
I think it was 2014. I think it was 2014. Me and then the whole vintage crew, and then that's when we met, or that's when I met Lalo Serratos over here. Actually,
but you used to know me as Alejandro.
Yeah, that's something that I have on my notes right here, man. Is all your name changes, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I first met this guy, I knew him as Alejandro.
Yeah.
That's all I called him. All I called him was Alejandro. I didn't call him anything else.
Yeah.
And then through the years of following him on social media, he went from Alejandro Hernandez. then he went to Alex Serratos.
Yeah.
And now it's Lalo Serratos.
Yeah.
All right, man. So I gotta ask you, man. Now I'm gonna assume other people were curious too, but what was it with all the name changes? So sorry from Alejandro Hernandez.
Alejandro, I don't know. Like at that point in time, I was doing like the music, but not like really like seriously. It was just like uploading like covers on Instagram or something, you know.
Okay.
And then after that, I stopped for a while. Like I stopped like doing music because I was going through some things.
Okay.
And that's when I came back with Alex Serratos, trying to get back into it.
Okay.
But for some reason, like I don't know, it didn't ring. Like it didn't ring to me. Like I didn't like it. I wasn't comfortable with it.
Mm.
So that's when I changed it to Lalo, which is like, you know, what people know me as primarily, like for my whole life. Like everybody's calling me Lalo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Just like besides from school, because like people used to call me Eddie.
Right. Yeah. I was about to mention my cousin. Do you remember Adelene?
Oh yeah. Juarez, right?
Yeah.
She
would always tell me, "Oh, you know Eddie?" And I'd be like, "Who the hell is Eddie?"
Yeah.
Who's Eddie?
It always happens, bro. Like people know me by other names, and then they're like, "Oh, you know this guy?" He was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then like they're like, "No," and they have to describe me like, "Oh, no, I know him by this."
Yeah.
It always happens.
What?
But I'm always changing names. But Lalo is a name that I've been getting called my whole life, like in my family. So that's the one I'm most like familiar with, the one I'm most like attached to, you know.
Okay.
So I just decided like I'm just gonna call myself Lalo because I've been getting called that my whole life. You know?
I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but does Lalo mean anything, or like does that mean like?
So my name's Eduardo, right? My first name's Eduardo.
Oh, okay.
But it's short for Lalo is short for Eduardo.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so people listening be like,
it's kind of like your name's Rodrigo, right?
Right.
Like it'll be like if people call you like Roddy or something.
Oh,
like that,
okay.
You know? It's just shorter.
People do call me Roddy, bro. Man, I'm Roddy Blaze, man. Don't you know, man?
Roddy. Yeah.
I'm Roddy Blaze, man.
Yeah. So, they do.
I'm Roddy Blaze, man.
So see, like it's just shorter. You know, a shorter thing for your name. So.
Okay. People are listening like, you fucking dumbass. You don't know what Lalo means? It's short. You're like, man, hey, my bad.
There's some people that don't, but you know.
So what type of music do you do for people who are unaware?
So my genre is called. I'm under the genre that is called regional mexicano.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like all that like banda norteño, corridos, all that stuff. But I don't know. Like my right now we're in a point in time where my genre is like evolving.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like it's not sounding like the old school like Mexican music. You know. Right. I don't know if you've heard recently, but like it's changing really crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm adapting more to that because you know like we're the modern generation, like the newer generation. So we're like adapting to that more. So I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
And I did do an album, an EP with my boy Young Lord. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you heard it. It was like kind of like a reggaeton kind of thing.
I heard some of it, yeah.
That too. I'm just open to whatever, you know. I'm universal.
Okay. What about English? Have you done any English music? Or is that like just not really?
No, I wouldn't consider it that like I've done it because I helped my boy Young Lord on a track too. Okay. But it's like a 5-second piece where I say like I sing in English, but it's like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't say that like I've done it.
So then from like going forward, like are you gonna stick to just pure Spanish music or okay?
Yeah, I think pure Spanish is my niche. You know.
Oh, okay.
I could sing in English, but like I don't really have like a passion for it, if you could say, okay. you know.
So how old were you when you like started like singing and said, oh, like, you know, or like, how did you tell yourself, oh, I can sing, or was it other people telling you, hey, you can sing?
No, well, I've been singing since I was small, like when I was 4 years old.
By choice or like?
Yeah, like because I liked it.
You just started.
Yeah,
going
I liked
for
it. Okay. I was small, and then we had like this big old like I don't know if you've seen them before. They used to have like these big old like CD players, like they were huge. They were like a system. They had like big old speakers.
What,
and
a record player?
No, not a record player. Not a record player. But it would get like 6 CDs at a time, and you could spin it.
What? I don't think I remember that.
Anyway, so we had one of those at home, and I always had like, well, my dad and my mom had CDs, you know, because they liked listening to music. So I would always pop one in, and then I would just like pretend that I'm in a concert right there in my living room. Oh, and I would sing along to the song. So, yeah, it was like, it's because I wanted to do it, you know? Mm-hmm. So, that's where it picked up.
And then where was it? At what point was it where you're like, okay, like, I want to do this professionally?
It wasn't like until like a couple years ago.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, like 2 years ago, you know?
2 years ago? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
2 years ago. So I've always knew that, like, I like singing and like, just putting it out there that I sing. But it wasn't until like 2-3 years ago when I met Terminal Music.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right.
His name's Camo. Is when I met him and we kind of like sat down and talked, you know, and like, oh, we should do something. But before that, it was kind of just like, oh, like kind of like as a hobby thing because I like doing it so much.
Okay.
But yeah, like I just said like 2-3 years ago, like okay, let's do it. You know.
Damn,
So,
man, what the hell?
It's full blown now.
So would you say like I don't want to I kind of don't want to say it in this way, but I feel like it's the only way I can say it.
Okay,
but would you say that Terminal Music? Would you say that they kind of like took you under their wing in a way?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
no?
Well, yeah. They've been helping me this whole time, you know, and just develop. It's artist development, you know. Then
okay, yeah.
There's always like you can never do anything by yourself. You always have to have a team behind you.
Like,
know? So,
yeah, it's just all about networking and all that, you know. So that's freaking.
So Terminal Music. It was like 2-3 years ago that we met, and then ever since we've just been working. You know?
Right. Okay. Yeah. And and it's been like a pretty good like dramatic like
like you know it's been a like pretty dramatic change from like the first song we released to this last song that we released like and everything like image how my songs sound now. It's just been very dramatic, you know.
Okay.
And we've seen an improvement throughout the years too, so it just keeps motivating us, you know.
Okay. All right, so speaking of songs, man, there's one song and one specific video I want to talk to you about. I think you already know which one I'm talking about.
This one right here?
Yes, it is. All right, okay. So, sorry for the audio listeners.
Yeah.
Sorry but okay. So something I want to talk
basically,
to you about.
I'm wearing a shirt that says the song name. That's why you know.
Yeah.
So they can understand.
So the song and video I want to talk to you about is Calles del 805.
Yeah.
And that is the shirt. That's what it says on his shirt. It says Calles del 805.
I'm always repping, you know.
Okay, so first I want to talk to you about the song in general.
Okay.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
It was like more like of like we didn't. People always think that it's about me.
Oh, okay.
And it's like no, it's not about me.
I mean,
like,
the song's called "Calles del 805." So
yeah. Well, it kind of like it portrays like how people live here, you know,
right?
Like, and how our culture is and what Oxnard is known by, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what basically the song is, you know. It's just explaining how we live, and the culture that we have here, you know. So yeah, pretty much.
Okay, and now the video. Did you expect that video to do as well as it did?
Nah, I didn't at all. Nah.
How many views does it have right now? Like
it has like 430,000.
Yeah. Like, every time I check it, I'm like, dude, it keeps going up and up. Like, yeah. So like when you like start seeing all this go up, like, did you expect that type of reaction from people?
Nah.
What type of messages did you receive after you saw it blow up? Like,
I've received a lot of messages like from people that are from here that grew up here but don't live here anymore.
Oh,
they live like in like other states like Louisiana or other states.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because they're like, hey, bro, I just heard your song and I'm from Oxnard and I grew up there. And now I live over here and I just want to let you know that's badass. It really hit me because I feel like I'm at home when I listen to that. And I'm like, oh, damn, that's crazy, you know? Like, I never expect people to get that type of feeling from it, you know? But, I mean, it's true. Like, I'm talking about their hometown, you know? Our hometown.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense that people would react that way, you know?